All right, we're live with our boy Sneako, man. So, man, we had to call an emergency meeting, man. Actually, Sneako, how this started basically. So I woke up later on, right? I woke up in the afternoon like a degenerate that I am. I was working late night watching the OJ stuff for you guys because a lot of you guys want me to break down the OJ case on my Feta channel. And I get a message, a bunch of DMs from people saying, "Yo, Andrew Tate's been taken, account's been taken down, blah blah blah." So I go and I look and I see, user not found. And I'm like, what the fuck? So I start, I get mad. And then Sneako messages me shortly thereafter. Hey, man, did you hear Andrew's account got taken down? We should do an emergency meeting. I was like, you know what, bro? That's a good idea. We should talk about this shit because if we don't speak for Andrew, no one else is really at this point, especially on YouTube that has a sizable audience. Because everyone, L3 right now did a podcast earlier. Andrew Tate is canceled. Lasan and all these other clowns, they're rejoicing right now. But this is
real quick before you, Lasanabi, fight me. Stop calling me an incel. Let's get in the ring. I know you got 70 pounds on me. Let's just fight it out like real men and not just talk in front of the camera all the time. Fight me. I know you won't, but I want everybody to see that you're going to dodge it. Even though you got years on me, you got fucking 70 pounds on me. I don't give a fuck about no weight class. Let's box. Let's get in the ring. Sorry, Myron.
There you go.
Speaking of Lasan, he keeps saying that Fresh and Fit aren't relevant like that anymore, blah, 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 blah. And in my head, I'm like, wait. You still talk about us. You still react to our videos.
Yeah.
What are you talking about, bro?
If we're not relevant, then why react to us?
We're pulling in well over 10,000 live viewers every single time we're on YouTube. We're on live, especially with the nighttime shows, etc. What are you talking about that we're not relevant, bro? We get more views than you do. So it's like I'm looking at it like, what the fuck? Like this guy,
he's capping.
He's 1,000% capping. And here's the other thing too. His first it was, oh, I'll debate you guys. Cool, we accept, but it's got to be in person. Oh, I'm not going to go to Florida. You guys aren't cool enough. Motherfucker, we told you Andrew Tate's going to be here and we'll debate you in person. So what's your excuse now? You want to clout chase off Andrew? Andrew told you we'll do the debate, but he wants to do it in person. Why are you running? So it's not about we're not relevant enough because Andrew's going to be with us. It's that he just doesn't want to take the L in person because he knows he's not going to be able to get away with saying certain things in person to me and Andrew. He's just not going to be able to.
Ultimately, they don't really stand for anything. He's a socialist and he lives in $1 million house. L3 is a failed, good comedian. He used to be funny. He failed, and now he's on antidepressants as a podcast. They don't stand for anything. It's just about views and clout. And Lasanabi's gonna ignore the fight. He's gonna talk about clout because that's what they only care about. They don't have any morals. It's all for YouTube clout and money. And that's why they celebrate when Tate goes down because that's the most profitable thing to do on the internet. Nobody else is defending it. It's the cool thing to hate him and call him Andrew Tate. And I'm really pissing me off. And we called it before in the last emergency meeting. We said we were preparing when we reacted to that guy putting the slideshow, and it ended up working. Yeah, it ended up working. People sign a petition. You can get someone banned off Instagram now. Freedom of speech is completely dead, and the bots like it. They celebrate. They like the fact that you could just delete someone. And I sent you the screenshot. Let me not talk too much yet. We're gonna go on to it.
No, that's a good point, man.
Yeah.
Hey,
so go ahead.
No, freedom of speech, bro, is a law, right? It's a part of the Constitution. However, for platforms like Instagram, YouTube, and Facebook, they're entities. They're business people. So in that sense, bro, those that doesn't apply for business because the business they have their own terms and services. So it sucks, bro. It really sucks.
Yeah. So basically, like I said, so I wake up this afternoon, right? Because I was up late researching for my other channel. Yeah. And Sneako hits me up, yo, we should do an emergency meeting on this. I was like, holy shit, did the research, saw that his account got taken down. I hit up Tristan immediately. I said, hey, man, we stand by y'all. We're going to, try to see what we can do behind the scenes. Making some phone calls, whatever may be behind the scenes, right? I'm not going to go into too much detail about what me and Fresh are doing, but obviously the Tate brothers are good friends of ours, so we're going to do everything we got to do to support them. So then I see, obviously, H3 talks about it. I see all these press releases. Oh, Andrew Tate got canceled, blah, 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 whatever. And this kind of stems from our conversation that we had last week, Sneako, where we had an emergency meeting and we discussed this before, let's pull this up real quick, Mo, for the audience to kind of see, just give them a quick little reminder, right? Go down memory lane here last week when we talked about this shit, because we saw this coming.
Yeah.
So this fucking guy on Instagram, what's his account, Mo? Well, pull it up. We're gonna pull up his Instagram for y'all right now. Okay. This dude right here, Matt X IV. Okay.
Keep the key there in bio. Queer Jew with very long nails. This is who could cancel. This is who decides. what's deleted and what's not.
This is the guy that's behind the cancellation, okay, or at least had an aid in it.
They queer Jew.
Yes, which is off his profile, by the way. Sneako is not attacking him. He's merely reading what's on his profile.
It's right there.
For all the haters out there.
Queer. That's in the bio. So he's proud of that.
Yeah, he put that there. So slow down real quick, Mo. Let's go ahead and show the original post. Mo, get in the game, baby. Get in the fucking game, man. Get in the game.
Yes.
Click that one. All right, so this is where he this is the original one where we broke it down, and through these slideshows, if you guys watch our other episode that we did, we systematically debunked all of these stupid ass claims that he's making. So the first one, he goes, Fresh, can you read glasses?
Yeah, Andrew Tate is teaching young boys to be violent and misogynistic. It's time for social media platforms to do something against him. So basically speaking, he's saying that Andrew Tate's message is bad for people because young boys are going to be violent, which is not true at all. That is total cap right there. So either way, that's a lie. Secondly, he's an influencer and former kickboxer.
Enlarge it, Mo. You know how to do it. Enlarge it.
Yeah, and then they put a bunch of like trigger words here: homophobic, misogynistic, and his videos have propelled him to global fame among young men and boys. He said that women are men's property and that great victims should bear some responsibility for their attacks. Last month, he was Googled more than Donald Trump, Kim Kardashian combined. So he's saying basically here that like these terms are going to define Andrew, but that's not true at all. It's fake once again. And then regarding this one as well, he's saying that younger girls per se are way more better to date, and they've been through less men, of course. And that right there, guys, is true. So it's factual. It's not even like a cap there. Next one, Mo. And we did that also as well last week when we did that emergency interview as well. And then another one here is CPR. I mean, obviously speaking, you don't want to do CPR on someone that's a guy. It's obviously speaking as a guy, you don't want to do that. It's kind of weird. So I get what he's saying here. It's funny, but it has some truth to it. Nothing crazy here at all. This is
a satirical piece that he did from Tate's speech like a year or two ago, right? This is a joke, obviously. And then continue on. But underneath the absurdity of Andrew Tate are the darker, more insidious consequences of the influence he has on young boys. Andrew Tate is not just another edgy misogynist on the internet. He's also one in real life. He's been under investigation for sex trafficking and grape in Romania, where he lives. In one video, explained that 40% of his reason for moving to Romania was because Romanian police were less likely to pursue sexual assault allegations than police in the U.S. See, this is what I'm talking about when I say misinformation. No, they go there because they run their business out of Romania, guys, and he was falsely accused of a crime in the UK that he was able to beat. And then as far as like this sex trafficking investigation that you're fucking talking about, this has been debunked a million times over. The girl was never kidnapped. She went there of her own accord. She was at a party. There's video of her ordering a pizza, going in and out of the mansion. It's just that she was cheating on her boyfriend, having sex with Tristan, and she did not want to admit that she was cheating on her boyfriend. So she went ahead and told her boyfriend, "Oh, I'm here against my will." And when the police went and did their investigation, because they had to do an investigation because Interpol was involved, guess what happened? They found no criminal activity was done. Trust me, guys, they would love to arrest the Tate brothers, but they couldn't do it. Why? Because it was clearly proven that this girl was lying. Oh, women! Oh, believe all women, right? Just like we heard with Amber Heard and fucking Johnny Depp. Women lie, guys, all the time. Yeah. Okay, it happens all the fucking time, and especially when she has a boyfriend, a serious boyfriend in another country that she should be telling the truth about what the fuck she's doing in Romania. Of course, she's gonna say I was held against my will, but in the reality was she was cheating on her boyfriend, and she did not want to admit that and look like a hoe. That's the cold hard reality. But no one wants to understand these uncomfortable truths, man. Nobody does. It's believe all fucking women. It's a clown world.
People with queer blue checks in the comment section right now, all these verified accounts saying the right thing. It's cool to just hate this guy. People don't care about freedom of speech anymore. People want you to be deleted. They'll all echo this bullshit cancel culture. Everybody. This is mainstream. This is regular now. This is what you're supposed to be doing. They feel a sense of moral justice by saying, despicable and vile. Fuck off, Mark Jacobs. I don't even know who the fuck you are.
There was no fact checks here at all. Like, it's not true. So they just ran with it because it sounds good to them.
Because it sounds good.
Yeah.
Because they said the cancel words, misogynist, homophobic, blah, 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 violence, and then
trigger words.
All
right, so hit the next slide.
It's so easy to manipulate these bots, bro. They're so stupid.
You call them bots.
And then Andrew Tate has expressed numerous times the belief that women are property. Videos like this are racking up billions upon billions of views on TikTok. Okay, of course he's going to say that. Continue on. Because when he says property, he's talking about it from the marriage sense. Okay, here's the thing, bro. This is what pisses me off about these fucking libtards like this idiot right here. Here's the reality. most women want to walk down the aisle and get fucking married, okay? They want to go ahead and observe this traditional conservative benefit of being a wife. Okay, well, what comes with that traditional conservative benefit of being a fucking wife? Well, you're looked at to be protected and provisioned for by your man. Yes, does it have a component of potentially being deemed as property? Hey, man, that's the way it comes off. That's the way it's been since the beginning of time. There's a reason why the father leads the daughter down the aisle and hands her off to the fucking groom, because effectively that man is now responsible for that woman. Okay, now you can go ahead and say, oh my God, that's misogynistic, he's considered property, blah blah blah. Hey man, every religion, every major religion, Judaism, Islam, Christianity, observes it in the same fucking way. If it hurts your feelings that he says the term property, that's how it is. That's how it comes off. That's what marriage fucking is. Okay, it's sexist in nature. Okay. But the thing is these weirdos, right? They want to go ahead and take traditional benefits and absolve themselves of the traditional negatives that come along with it. Okay? Because the man has to have all the responsibility and the authority over the woman in that relationship. Well, what comes with that is, hey, you got to listen to me. You got to obey me. Okay? Oh my God, that's so misogynistic. Okay, cool. Then be a single city girl and continue to be a slut and do what the fuck you want to do. Live the Sex in the City lifestyle. Oh, wait. We've seen that modern day women have been less and less happy, have lower and lower approval ratings of life as they've become more and more independent and been able to be empowered. There's nothing empowering about showing your asshole on a fucking OnlyFans for $5.99 a month. There's none. But we sit here and we try to indoctrinate women and lie to them and tell them this is the way to happiness. No, it's fucking not, bro.
Yeah.
It's not. Most women derive happiness from a family, children, and being around people they love. Women are not interested in things like men are. Women are interested in people. There's a reason why they go into social work. There's a reason why they go into nursing. When you give them the ability to pick their own jobs, they still go into jobs that are overwhelmingly concerned with people, social type work. Okay, and this has been proven in Scandinavian countries too, which has been proven that the wage gap does not fucking exist. When you leave women to their own devices, they choose jobs overwhelmingly that are social in nature. Women make less money because of fucking choice, not because of their gender. Okay, but again, the left is going to sit there and lie to you and spin everything in a certain way. You can't have marriage without traditional conservative belief systems, and unfortunately that comes with the male authority, which may be looked at as property, but that's the way it fucking goes. They want the benefits without pulling the costs. Sorry,
all the ideas that we used to value about free speech and about marriage and about traditional family, it's all become problematic. It's all become oppressive. It's all bad now. And I see people in my chat right now, they're saying, there's a video of him beating a girl. You're so dumb. He even posted a video afterwards of him with that girl. That was obviously they wouldn't record domestic abuse and post it if she's there in lingerie. Do you think that was a beating, or were they having fun? It's just so plainly obvious how brainwashed so many of you are. It quickly buy into the one tweet, the one Instagram post you see, and just run with it. It's so easy to manipulate you now. Open up your mind a little bit. Look past that. Why would he need to beat a woman? What?
Common sense isn't common anymore, Sneako. That's the unfortunate reality, is that common sense is no longer common. People lack critical thought. People lack the ability to interpret things through a critical lens and be like, okay, well, this makes sense. Oh, no, this doesn't make sense. There's no such thing as independent thought anymore. Okay, which is proven through this guy's dumbass post. If he had independent thought and critical thinking skills, he would understand. Okay, well, are they really sex traffickers? Oh no, it's been debunked a million times. The Romanian Attorney General did not go ahead and prosecute these guys.
They would be in jail if they were traffickers. Why would they be running around free all over the world? They would be in jail. They are famous. Everyone knows where they are. They would be in jail if they were human traffickers. It's that simple. You fucking idiots.
Very true. Well, you had some?
Yeah, man. So it's apparent that, like, no matter what you do, they'll find whatever they can to bring you down. And also, they control the media. So this means if they control the media, they control the actual narrative. And right here, guys, we can see it in plain sight. They took information that was false, put it as truth on the platforms that are real, and made it something that is not. So real talk, man. I mean, Andrew's innocent here. They're just trying to paint him in a bad light, and honestly speaking, bro, like, this guy has no facts at all.
Yeah, the property thing is like I said, you look at religious texts, that's just how it is, bro.
Yeah,
if women want marriage, they got to deal with what comes with marriage. You know what I'm saying? But again, this goes back to what I've said before. Modern day women want all the benefits of conservative traditionalism without paying the cost of said conservative traditionalism. They want to still be independent women while being able to take a strong man's last name. It doesn't fucking work that way. Okay? That's the reality for you weird liberal retards out there. It doesn't go that way. Pick and choose one. You want to be empowered? Fantastic. be empowered and be by yourself with your fucking cat and dogs and get used as a cum dumpster for a high value guy, whatever. Or be a submissive woman, understand that there's roles in a relationship, and be the dutiful wife to your husband that the religious text says all the time, and regardless of religion. That's the way it's been since the beginning of time. He's not saying anything new. It's just that we conveniently forget these, conservative traditional things because it doesn't fit the narrative of strong, empowered women. It doesn't work that way. Be strong and empowered by yourself, or get a strong man.
Can you put it on the screen? They didn't ban him because of trafficking or any of the bullshit that you're accusing him for.
Let's pull up the picture. I got a picture of it, Sneako. We can pull it up right now for you.
Okay, pull it up. They banned him because he's a dangerous individual. That's in the community guidelines now. Yep. Who's there to decide what's a dangerous individual? Not anything specific that he said, not anything that he did, just someone who works for Facebook and Instagram.
It's in the chat.
Decided he's a dangerous individual. Come on, Mo.
Yeah, it's the screenshot that I sent.
I got the screenshot from
screen record.
Productions.
No, it's not a screen record. No,
it should be in the Miami chat. Mo.
Just go on my Twitter if you can't find it. I tweeted it today.
All right, here I got this. Go ahead, talk about it some more, Sneako, and I got this.
Right, you.
So
he committed any crime. Look, for all you saying, like he beat a woman. He's a no. Just dangerous individual. Someone can decide that. And it's all the fat feminists with green hair that work at all these social media platforms. They get to decide. If enough people feel like it's problematic, that's enough to get you banned now. That's ridiculous. Freedom of speech is absolutely gone, and you are here clapping it on. You're saying, yes, system, tell me what's good and bad.
Yeah. It's crazy because, like, in this society, bro, like, we're being literally run by social media companies, and they get to deem what's good and what's bad. For example, Facebook. What is false news? What is fake news? It could be anything. It could be even you saying, oh, I might like Trump. Oh, that's fake news. It could be even you saying the sky is blue. Whatever they deem as false fake news or false news can be taken down immediately. Same thing with social media, Instagram. If they don't think that you're a safe person, as you can see, dangerous or a threat, they can take you off. And that's the reasoning, because guess what? You know what? That's plausible for their terms. But reality speaking, it's bullcrap because it's fake, bro. So at this point, bro, like we're at the mercy of social media platforms.
I have a community guidelines struck on my channel for COVID misinformation. Who's there to decide what's misinformation or not? Trump had a podcast with Nelk, and they deleted it because he was talking about the elect. He was talking about something that they decide is misinformation. And for the people watching, there's a lot of normies and bots watching this, and you're like confused right now. This is like your mind can't comprehend this.
Yeah.
But you should not be okay with these people deciding misinformation, deciding what's dangerous, deciding what's problematic.
That's it right there, by the way, Sneako. My bad.
We got it here.
So this is what it is. Your account or activity on it doesn't follow our community guidelines or dangerous individuals and organizations. which is wild. Okay, Sneako's camera got too hot. Yo, so you see it, Sneako?
Yeah, I see it. Chat WL on this. Are you okay with this? Are you okay with Mark Zuckerberg deciding what's dangerous and what's not? They mine all of your data, but then if somebody hurts your feelings, they can get deleted. How the fuck is anybody okay with this?
Yeah, bro. It's wild shit. Okay, so let's go ahead and I'll get to the chats here in a second, guys. But let's go back to this clown's Instagram account real fast, because this is the basis for which they banned him. Was this guy's post was a very strong contributor to this. Him and the other guy, Daz Games, I believe. And we'll talk about that clown here in a second.
That guy, Daz Games, is just clout chasing, but that's always some fat person always has to come in and
yeah. All right, so hit next here.
They're claiming the W for this fight.
So, video of Andrew Tate has been viewed 11.6 billion times on TikTok alone. Many of them violate community guidelines but aren't being taken down. Why? Because views generate a profit for TikTok, so they will continue pushing these videos onto the feeds of young men, regardless of the real-world consequences that online misogyny can have. Okay, no one says anything about Drew F. Wallow's fat ass talking shit about men all day. Nobody says anything about her. The fucking horse. Y'all know
funny is because a fat person isn't dangerous.
Yes.
A fat person cannot cause any harm, so they're not labeled as a dangerous individual. They can complain all day. Ethan Decline can say the same exact shit that Tate that we're saying, but nobody's threatened by it, so they're fine. They'll be safe forever.
Yo, he twisted what happens to us onto him. You get what I'm saying? As in, like, our content, right, normally goes down in a second. But he's saying, oh, because Andrew's content is up, it's like being allowed. No, it's on other platforms that are not his platform. So it's deemed as safe. But it's crazy because like in this scenario here, bro, like we can see objectively what's on TikTok. Girls twerking, girls talking shit about men. But us as guys are just taken out immediately.
There's a podcast that said, Sneako, me and you had a discussion about this. Isn't there a podcast called Kill All Men?
The Kill All Men podcast. This is a girl, she was on this complicated channel, like just like going on this feminism rant. And she literally has a podcast, and the cover of it is her with a bloody knife and a bunch of men around. And like some people are saying, oh, she's being facetious. She doesn't actually mean it. Okay, what am I supposed to interpret by that? They call you a misogynist podcast. It's called Fresh and Fit, Transforming Simps to Pimps. Here, self-improvement, female podcast, Kill All Men. And they don't, how the fuck are you the ones getting labeled misogynist, toxic, problematic? And it's like, hey guys, let's help. I'll teach you how to get fresh, how to get fit. That's good. That's a good thing. But the literal most negative thing that you could do, kill people, no one bats an eye.
No, it's a clown world, bro, because here's the thing. Anything that criticizes, let me give you guys the formula for how the liberals interpret this type of content. Anything that puts women in an unflattering light, okay, holds them accountable for their poor decisions, calls out promiscuity, calls out bad decisions, or anything that they do that's negative is always going to be looked at as misogynistic, even if it's true.
Yeah.
Okay? There's no such thing as realistic anymore. Anything that's realistic is considered misogynistic in 2022. However, women on the other end can go ahead and say, kill all men, men are trash, I don't want no scrub, a scrub is, you know what I'm saying? Women could say anything they want to say about men. This has been going on, I hope you guys understand that this has been going on since the 90s, since Friends, since fucking The Simpsons, etc. Men have been made to be looked at as bumbling fucking retards. We got to kill the stream and Twitter's chat real quick. Okay, guys, come on over to YouTube. Either search us on Sneako or search us on Fresh and Fit. I don't care where you guys watch us. This is about getting the message out. I don't give a fuck about the money. This is a very important, and these fucking weirdos are not going to silence us, okay? So Sneako or Fresh and Fit, support whichever content creator you want. Come on over right now. Okay, so anyway, going back to what I was saying. With these weirdos, right? Anything that criticizes women is considered misogynistic. However, you can openly criticize and shit on and ridicule men and emasculate them with no type of negative consequence. I've seen people like Drew Afualo's fat ass talking shit about men openly on TikTok. No one bats an eye. If I say something along the lines of don't commit to girls that have promiscuous past because it's probably going to mess you up as a guy, canceled immediately. Or if I tell a guy, yo, you need to date the same way that women do. Women treat men as expendable commodities. Men need to treat women as expendable commodities. Canceled. But the reality is modern day women do treat men as expendable commodities. How many girls go on fucking TikTok, go on these websites and literally make fun of, oh, I got this guy saved in my phone as Uber. I got this guy saved in my phone as fucking, food, whatever it may be. Or they flake on dates, or they sit there and put on full conversations of themselves, turning a guy down on the internet. Hey, it's happened to me. It's happened to Andrew Tate, whatever. No one bats an eye. But let me post a conversation of a girl saying some hoe shit on Instagram. I'll be banned immediately, or I'll be banned off TikTok immediately.
Even in music, that it's empowering if they do that. We clap it up.
Even in music, Cardi B, bro, talking about drugging guys and finessing them. Rick Ross made a reference. It's like canceled. It's like, bro, anything a guy says that's making women feel bad or look bad is frowned upon. It's crazy, bro.
You cannot say the objective truth about women if it puts them in a negative light anymore. You can't. I said something along I got all the girls got mad. I said something along the lines of, well, as a man, you're far more likely to be a victim of violence than as a woman. Oh, that's misogynistic. It's the fucking truth, you dumb bitch.
How dare you?
It's the truth. What are you talking about? You know what I mean? It's the truth. As a man, you are far more likely to be the victim of violence crime over a woman. Not only that, oh my God, rape culture, all this other shit. We debunked systematically, okay? We have a whole video on this shit with Rollo Tomasi. Rape culture is a fucking myth. Yes, I said it. It's not true. It's not as common as people say. Oh, what if a woman is getting assaulted on a college campus? Not true. We debunked that as well. The CDC did that, then they did it through faulty phone call poll type information, asking people, hey, if you hooked up with your guy under the pretense that you guys were both drinking, that counts as grape, according to this poll. Well, of course, then, if you're going to use that dumbass statistic, a woman technically with her husband can get deemed as a grape victim, according to this fucking dumbass poll. But they're not going to tell you how the research is done. When you peel back the fucking layers and look at where these guys are getting their information or where they're getting their stats or whatever, it's bullshit. Think about it. Common sense. If you had a 1 in 5 chance of your daughter getting assaulted on a college campus by a dude, would you send her to school? No, you fucking wouldn't. But again, they try to push out this stupid ass propaganda that women are eternally victims, etc. The reality is guys suffer way more than women do in modern day society. I can't think of a right or a privilege that a man has that a woman doesn't. But I can think of a bunch of rights and privileges that women have that men don't. And for all the dumbass women, women, you get to feel safer when you walk down the street. Shut up, bitch. That's not true. How I feel versus what's real are irrelevant. I'm far more likely to be a victim of violent crime as a man. So you might not feel as safe, but the reality is you are fucking safer statistically speaking. That's the truth. Fuck how you feel. What's real?
Predictions of this. It's getting worse. They're allowed to censor anything they want now. What's going to happen next?
Man,
that's a good question.
I can scare you all right now. Or I can tell you guys a lie.
Let's leave that prediction at the end.
Yeah,
because we still got to go over what this clown did on the other stuff. Are you good now, Sneako?
Oh yeah.
Sneako had a camera thing real quick.
Yeah.
It's
okay. Better now.
All right, so let's go. Yeah, you're good now. We can see you. Let's go to real quick the new Instagram post real fast, guys. Mo. So this is him making these bullshit allegations right on Andrew Tate, and we broke this down last time. So now, bam, he gets banned. So this guy's obviously excited. Well, all the other losers, L3 and Lasan and all these other idiots. I don't know what L3 and Lasan are going to do now. Who are they going to talk about? Because their views are in the shitter. Lasan only gets views when he talks about us and Andrew. That's it.
I guess we're next.
Yeah, probably. Andrew Tate has been banned from Instagram, right? Happy Friday. That's what he says, right? Fucking loser. And then tab over. He goes, Andrew Tate, former kickboxer whose misogynistic videos turned him into the internet's biggest celebrity, has been permanently banned from Instagram and Facebook for violating community guidelines. Tate has said that women are men's property and that victims of sexual assault should bear some responsibility for their attacks, has spent the summer indoctrinating millions of young boys into a violent 1950s version of masculinity that many thought was a thing of the past. See, here's the thing. You get the privilege to say this stupid pussy shit when you live in a safe society, okay? Because back in the 1950s, the men were men because there were still times of danger. There was still war going on, okay? You only get to say this fuck shit nowadays. Oh, toxic masculinity, blah, blah, blah. You can only say that in times of peace, which were created by toxically masculine men. You know what else is toxically masculine? Let's tell the truth here. If a house is burning down, no one wants some fucking lesbian bitch walking in to try to save them. No one wants two female police officers showing up to the house when there's a life or death situation, okay? You want that fucking big, hairy, toxically masculine fucking guy showing up to save you and your fucking family. No one wants a woman doing that shit. That's the truth. But you get the privilege of saying, oh, toxic masculinity, blah, 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 when you feel fucking safe. Toxically masculine men is what creates safe societies in the fucking first place. Not feminists, not weirdos like this fucking guy. Nobody. No one in the military, in SF, Green Beret, Navy SEALs is like this fucking guy. Okay? This fucking loser gets to be able to make these posts in the first place because of toxically masculine men.
Well, that's why they do it. They're losers in real life, so they need to be winners online. So they need to cancel you here. This is where they get their sense of justice. This is where they get their pride by saying, Happy Friday! I canceled somebody, but my life sucks. You got nothing else going on if you get to celebrate the downfall of another man.
All this hate, bro, for something that he said, that's true. And it's weird because we're speaking the truth to guys everywhere in the world. All of us. You, Sneako, Fresh and Fit, Andrew Tate, Tristan Tate. And we're just saying what guys really need to do to improve. That alone is factual and helps people change their lives. But I
think it should open people's eyes up to the fact that men are not even supposed to improve anymore. It's really that obvious to how they want men to become weaker. They want to domesticate us. They don't want us to challenge anything.
A power shifts because back in the day, men were empowered to be really men. Nowadays, you know what? Women are empowered. Let's weaken the men, pick the women up, and as a result, what do you get? Chaos, because women don't know how to run shit. Keep it 1,000. So it's messed up, bro. The world's turned upside down, literally.
Yeah, I mean, again, like I said before, the weirdos like this guy are able to say the stupid shit that they say because they're protected by the same toxically masculine men that they go ahead and criticize. That's the fucking reality. We're protected, right, by guys in the military that are toxically fucking masculine. Not this fucking soy boy here, but by guys that operate, right, in their masculine energy. That's how you stay protected. You need strong masculine men to protect you from other strong masculine men that can fuck you up. But again, like I said before, in times of peace, people forget this shit. They forget about the capabilities of what happens when you don't have strong masculine men protecting you. They forget that shit.
And also, who's buying these companies for social media? A lot of feminist women and women with a big agenda. And what happens is those women are in power to control, you know what? I don't like that. Let's cancel that. You know what? This one's over here a little bit too toxic. Cancel that.
I don't even think the people at the top are actually feminists. I think they're just using that to manipulate more and more. Do you think Zuckerberg is really woke, or is he just using it for his control?
I'm saying the women working in the actual company itself under Zuckerberg are like that.
But so it trickles down from a more evil place. It's just to control people and to shift the power.
It's control, bro. And I wish
billionaires don't believe in astrology. Billionaires aren't feminists. Billionaires don't have BLM in their bio. They don't give a fuck about George Floyd. They're using it for their own agenda.
See, I'm trying to find a way how we can like combat it, because bro, I don't know how to combat them making that choice, because is there a company, bro? You can't tell them like, oh, revoke your choice because I feel like it's wrong. It's like they'll say just fuck you. It's like, how do you combat that, bro? That's the thing I don't understand how to fight, because if they say no, how do you say yes? That's the thing I'm trying to figure out. But it's tough, bro. It's tough.
Man, all I'll say is that countries that are led by women typically fail. Look at fucking New Zealand. Look at a lot of these countries that are headed up by, because women are communitarian by nature, bro. We know being a communitarian doesn't fucking work, man. We saw what happened with the Soviet Union when you have communism. It doesn't fucking work. It sounds great on paper. Equal everybody. It doesn't work that way, okay? Human beings are meritocracy-based creatures, okay? They perform when they know that they're going to get paid and or compensated based on how they perform, okay? That's why open market capitalism works so fucking well. It's the reason why the United States is the strongest country in the fucking world, because we have an open capitalistic market. At least that's how we grew and became as powerful as we are now. Yeah. So it doesn't work when things are communitarian, okay? When women run the state, you see what happens. Lockdowns are in effect. People are running around with masks on. No one knows what the fuck is going on. Look at New Zealand. Look at Australia. Locked in their fucking houses for a year plus.
Yeah.
Ridiculous. Fucking incredible. A lot of these Western European countries run by women, fucked up. GDP, toilet, dollar going down. That's the real talk. Call me a misogynist. I'm not a misogynist. I'm a fucking realist. I see what the fuck is going on. I know most women are not capable of being leaders. Now, does that mean that all women can't lead? No. Of course there's going to be an exception to the rule. There's going to be, 5 out of 100 women that might be able to lead a situation and be able to make logical, sound decisions rationally based. Of course, there's always going to be exceptions to the rule. But if I lined up, but what I will say is that men are better and more predisposed to be leaders. We're built for the shit. Okay? And this is not me just talking shit, whatever. This is biology.
History.
This is biology. If you look at the brain, the way men process their emotions versus how women process their emotions, men typically use logic and ration first, emotion last. Women, emotion first, then logic and ration last. Okay? That plays a huge influence on how you interpret things in the world and how you make your decisions. Okay? If you're making decisions off of emotion, that's going to be a problem, unfortunately. You can't do that shit, especially when you have millions upon millions of people's lives at stake and you're the decision maker for them. No, fuck that.
Imagine a woman have a mental breakdown, emotional breakdown with nukes. God damn. That'd be scary, bro.
And think about it, bro. Like, here's the other thing too. You look at jobs like, right, that don't necessarily require physical strength, right? Like you look at someone like an airline pilot, right? Or a Formula One driver, whatever it may be. Why is it still dominated by men? Okay. Che got a lot of issues for this too, because he said, yo, if the plane was going to go down and you were in a life or death situation, would you want a male pilot or a female pilot? He got a whole bunch of shit for saying, I want a male pilot. He just said what most people are going to say. Most people want the man in that situation.
Even girls say the same thing.
It's been statistically proven that men handle stress better than women. Like, what the fuck?
You're saying something that I think is really obvious to most men. And I'm thinking about the people at the top who have fed these ideas to the bots and to the general public, and they're just laughing their asses off as they keep taking more and more power, and we have none. They keep just fucking with our heads. They keep telling us that this is a good thing to do. They see everybody celebrating the fact that someone gets their Instagram deleted, and they're just laughing. And if you look at the graph of of how the money of the middle class and the divide between rich and poor, I think it could correlate completely with the amount of power that we have in our day-to-day life, and it could probably correlate completely with freedom of speech. The separation of the classes is pretty much equal to how freedom of speech has went away. The people at the top have all the freedom of speech. People at the top have all the power. And then all the bots and normies at the bottom, we have less and less. It's parallel to the money. I think that people should start waking up to the fact, like, not only is there a class divide, but there's a power divide. This is why we all believe in this nonsense. Who do you think told you that?
That's a good point.
Yep. Okay, so let's go back to this weirdo's Instagram post real fast. Okay, so the next slide. Andrew Tate banned from Facebook and Instagram, but what about freedom of speech? Andrew Tate has freedom of speech. He can say whatever he wants, but freedom of speech is not freedom of Instagram. Instagram is a company, not a constitutional right. Freedom of speech does not mean freedom of yell. I think it means yell dangerous ideas into the loudest microphone in the world. Here's the thing, bro. This is what I hate about these fucking weirdos, these liberals. Do you see us or Andrew Tate or any of Sneako or anybody that tends to lean a little bit more on the conservative side? Do any of us go to this guy's fucking page and say we need to get rid of this guy? He's out here promoting a bunch of degeneracy, blah blah blah. I didn't even know who the fuck this ass clown was until he posted this shit. Yeah. No, we don't give a fuck about these idiots on this side.
The most famous he will ever be. This is the most successful thing he will ever do.
Facts. It's true. Facts.
You will never hear about him again.
These are the same fucking retards. Yes, and I'm calling him a retard because he's a lower IQ individual. These are the same fucking guys that will sit there and be tolerant. In his bio, go back to his fucking bio one more time, Mo. Okay? He goes ahead, right? It puts queer Jew with very long nails. Why is he saying that? He's saying
that's all he's got. That's all his accomplishment.
No, it's beyond that, Sneako. He wants us to be tolerant of his life choices, which is why he's putting it out there for everyone to see. I'm a queer Jew with very long nails. Fantastic. We're not attacking you on that. Cool. Do what you want to do. But why is it that if you have a different viewpoint on life or you look at the world differently, okay, that it's considered this is not the right way to do it? You should accept me and my nails and my choice and my sexual choices and my religion, but I'm not going to accept you and your worldviews. See, this is what I'm trying to say with these motherfuckers. This is ridiculous. No one gives a fuck about this guy. We're not over here criticizing him for his life choices. Why the fuck is he going out of his way to criticize someone else on their life choices? This is the left. This is the liberals. This is what the fuck they fucking do. They sit there. They don't agree with what you say. Oh, I want you to be tolerant of my life choices, but I'm not going to be tolerant of your life choices. Fuck you. If you're on this side of the internet and you're over here complaining about people that don't give a shit about you, okay, don't even know who the fuck you are, do what the fuck they want to do, and then you want to come in and criticize them for the very thing that they give you, because I guarantee you Andrew Tate doesn't care and or know who the fuck this fucking guy is and doesn't care what he chooses to do, but this guy cares a lot about what Andrew chooses to do. They sit there and want you to be tolerant of their fuckery while they simultaneously are not tolerant of your rational belief system. Ridiculous. This is the left in a summary, guys. This is the left.
Sheesh. Go off, Myron.
Ridiculous, man. This is what fucking gets me mad, because these fucking guys expect you to be tolerant of them while they can simultaneously be not tolerant of you and try to get you fucking canceled on the same belief system that they sit there and try to say, I'm tolerant of everyone. No, you're fucking not. No, you're not. You're over here on a fucking Instagram trying to get 1 million signatures, petition to get someone canceled because they don't share your worldviews. What if I went ahead and did a petition? Yo, you know what? I don't like this guy. He's going ahead and promoting homosexuality in a religion that does not supposed to promote homosexuality. We're long nails, and he's promoting gender. No one knows what this guy is. What if I did that shit? It would be ridiculous, wouldn't it be? It'd be fucked up. But I'm not going to do that to him. Why am I going to do that? But he will go ahead and sit there and criticize you for having a different worldview. This is what these liberals do. Open your fucking eyes, guys.
They're the least tolerant people. They pretend to be really inclusive. They got the abortion link in the bio. But the first thing they do, and I guarantee you what this person does, they will call like Andrew Tate gay. They'll try to say you're insecure. They'll go at your masculinity. The same tactics that they fought so hard to make everything inclusive, they will immediately attack you for the exact same thing. They'll try to belittle you. They try to bring you down. There are pride rallies that saying we love everybody, be inclusive. But as soon as they hear somebody they don't like, he's probably gay. I'm gonna peg him. I'm gonna Andrew Tate. What the hell? I thought you were all about accepting gay people. Andrew Tate? You're saying is it okay? Is it good to be gay or not? Pick one.
Yeah.
I saw a video.
Use the tactics that you fought so hard to be inclusive about as soon as you don't like somebody. That makes no sense. But we can't do it. Bro, I had to cut off the stream because if you say the wrong words about these people, you'll get canceled. But they use the exact same tactics on straight people.
Guys, we're not gonna fight them with the same fire. So don't go report them. We're just saying, look, at this point in time, they're arguing for equality. But yeah, when we make a statement or a choice for what we believe in, they want to fight us. And look, it's not right, man. I mean, at the end of the day, guys, we got a choice to make. Either we stand firm on what we believe, or we backpedal. And I'm being honest here, and just stood firm. And now what's happening is people that don't like him, don't like his message, are saying, you know what? Let's try to cancel him. At the end of the day, guys, you got one choice to make. Either you stay stand firm on what you believe, or you backpedal. So it is what it is.
Like I said right now, my chat's spamming like report Matt, bro. Don't give him any attention.
Don't even give that fucking.
Don't give him any of your energy.
None.
Just keep doing your thing, improve yourself. Be a better person, keep making jokes, be funny, add value to the world. But doing that negative shit, trying to report people, trying to attack people, it's not worth your time. It's not worth your energy. It's also not going to work. The he days with the abortion in the bio, they're going to live forever. Instagram wants everybody to be that. They want you to grow long-ass nails, paint your eyes, put he, they. That's what they are encouraging. You reporting it, one, it's not going to do anything. And two, you're doing what they do. We want freedom of speech. We don't want to just take people down because we disagree. Disagreement is good. They're the ones ruining that. Don't use the same tactics that they use. You're better than them.
It's wild to me, bro, because like I said before, like we don't need to stoop down to these ass clowns level, but it's like, again, they preach being tolerant, but if you don't agree with their worldview, they're going to do everything to be the complete opposite of being tolerant. They're going to try to get you canceled. Drew Afualo's fat ass, and I'm going to continue to roast her because she's ridiculous. She went ahead and made a post one time where she was like, it wasn't Andrew Tate. It was like some fucking other guy that was like bald or whatever. And he was walking a certain way, a feminine walk gait, right? And she was like, this is the guy that's supposed to promote masculinity. Yeah. So they'll go ahead and make fun of you and claim that you're gay when they don't agree with your worldview, while simultaneously trying to sit there and say, don't criticize gay people, but I can make fun of gay people, but I'm going to do it anyway. So it's like, pick one, right? But on the other end, right, you'll sit there and criticize someone for being gay, but you have 100% choice of what you put in your mouth. You're fat because it's your fucking decision. Okay? I have no fucking patience for fat people. I make fun of the fat people all the fucking time. This bitch is huge, but she has the fucking gall to get there on the internet and try to insult someone talking shit. All right? When the bitch weighs clearly 200 pounds, if not more. She chooses every morsel of food that goes in her mouth. But we don't sit there, oh, you can't shame fat people. We should.
Someone said Drew Buffalo.
Drew Buffalo.
Yo, guys, this is a war, right? This is a
walking hypocrites is the point.
We're at war right now, right? My thing is, look, you want to help Andrew? Start a petition saying, give out Andrew his Instagram page. Do that instead of reporting him. Do a petition, bring Andrew back. Secondly, if you really want to make a change, and I know this won't never happen, you boycott the social media platform, which means everyone stop using it. It won't happen though. It's reality. People are going to use it no matter what. I'm just saying that's how you really win here. But at the end of the day, guys, it's a war going on right now. It's a big war.
Yeah, so. It's ridiculous, man. Because like I said before, people on our side of the internet aren't going around like doing a mass big page saying, yo, let's report this guy and get him canceled because he decides to wear long nails and calls himself a queer Jew. Like, we don't care what the fuck you do, bro. You do whatever the fuck you want to do. But why do you care so much about what other people do? That's the thing I'll never understand. You want to know why they care? Because losers like H3, losers like Hassan, these weird fucking leftists, okay, they need content.
Yeah.
Okay? They know that they're boring. They know that their ideology and their belief system doesn't make sense. It doesn't adhere to reality. Okay? They'll sit there and say men and women are equal and all this other shit. It doesn't work, bro. It doesn't fucking work.
That's why they can't debate. Because as soon as they get confronted, it gets exposed so easily. So they say, like, you're just a debate, bro. What do you mean I can have a conversation and you can't? Why are you shaming me for that? Lasanabi, I'm 10 years younger than you. You go on stream all the time calling me incel, trying to say that there's no clout and bullshit. Talk to me. Your shit will get exposed in 5 minutes. Because you need to have paragraphs typed. You need to have everything listed out in front of you because you talk slow. You have a low energy stream. Bro. Everybody that watches stream is complacent, overweight, they, them, and gave up in life. And so you help them out. It's just a big coping fest. And that's what they want the world to turn into. You're encouraging weak men. Those podcasts will make you weaker. They're fat, they're weak, they've given up, it's bleh. Or you can be an ambitious person and try to improve. But you're not even supposed to improve anymore. It's toxic. It's bad for you. Don't wake up to that. Why do they not watch? Why do they so adamantly not want you to improve? Why do they ban all the strong? Why is Trump banned on social media? Why is Tate now banned on social media? Is it because they're problematic, bad people, or they're just an example of a man who doesn't give a fuck, which is what we should be?
Yo, I'll tell you this. This is what they want. I'm going to give you guys the fucking what these weirdos at like people like Lasan and L3 and these weird leftists want. They want you to be fat. They want you to be stupid, and they want you to go ahead and believe the lies that you've been told. Over here on this side of the internet, we unplug you motherfuckers. We tell you you need to have multiple streams of income. We tell you you need to go to the gym. We tell you how women really operate. They'll sit there and say, I like a nice guy. We know that they don't fucking want nice guys. They want toxically masculine men that are leaders, assertive, and dominant. Period. You can't fucking fake attraction, okay? Women are attracted to certain things. It's hardwired in them. We tell you guys the truth about what it takes to be a successful man with women and outside the bedroom, okay? And here's the thing about these other weirdo podcasts. They don't teach you how to make money. They don't teach you
anything. They don't tell you anything. They just say, yeah, this is bad. That's all they do. There's no education. There's no help. That's it.
It's all a bunch of, all they do is give you mind-numbing, stupid content that doesn't teach you how to become a better man whatsoever. They frown upon you trying to become a better man. Ethan Klein's fat ass, in this case, Ethan D. Klein, sits there and says, oh, life is too short to sit there wasting time exercising. What the fuck? What? Like, the fact that he even said that is ridiculous. Because if anything, it's going to extend your life, you fucking retard. But this is what people on that side of the internet try to tell you. On this side of the internet, we tell you all the truth. You got to get your money up. You got to get in shape. You need to understand female nature. You need to put yourself in the best position so you don't get finessed, because things are set up for you to fail. And we're telling you guys that. We're taking the wool off your eyes and telling you, yo, you have no choice but to become a better man in 2022. That's the way it fucking goes. That's why we have this after hour shows with all these fucking girls. They're delusional. Ask these chicks, what are you? Rate yourself 1 out of 10. 10, 11, 1,000. I'm the best. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, yeah. Meanwhile, I'm over here being a slut, and I have selling pictures of myself on OnlyFans for $5, but I want you to commit to me and give me all your resources. Fuck out of here. We unplug you guys from the matrix to become the best version of yourself so you can navigate this fucking clown world that we're in. But these idiots want you to stay doped up on weed, fat, not understanding your value, committing to sluts, getting divorced, raped, getting destroyed, and then
antidepressants. Talking slow, antidepressants. And chat, that should wake you up enough. The fact that people on this side, if you're unplugging people and you're trying to help people, you'll get banned. You'll get censored. I got a community guideline strike. You get misinformation. I'm shadow banned on Instagram. But the L3s, the low energy, slow, antidepressant coping people will never be banned. They'll be front and center, right on the front page of Twitch, but I can never go on that platform because we know what's going to happen. That enough should wake you up. If they censor it, it's true. If it's on the front page, think about who's promoting it. The people on that side are just echoing what the people at the top want them to say. They're feds. They're part of the elites. They're just a little pawn. Hey, I'll do exactly what you say. Those Epstein Island people are happy that they exist.
So Sneako, you asked earlier, what is the future, right, of the current marketplace for social media?
Should we read the chats real quick before we?
Here we go.
Here, I'll read 20 and up real fast. Guys, thank you so much for the chats that came in. I'll fly through these real quick. And then Sneako, if you have any on your side that you want to read as well, let me know. Stevie Donovan goes, shout out from Ireland. Again, guys, love the content. 40 years, married bricklayer. I'm set with money, property, etc. 100% going to use the Fresh Fit info to guide my 5-year-old daughter in the future. Absolutely, bro. Yeah. We give advice to women too, man. Like, hey, you got to preserve your value. This fucking clown world here, telling girls to be hoes and do all this extra shit, thinking that they're gonna get a good guy at the end of the road. No, you're not.
Nope,
you're not. And quite frankly, you don't fucking deserve one. Ooh, controversial take. Oh my god, your past matters, ladies. It does. Ta-da! I'm telling you what most guys are never going to fucking tell you. But we sit here and we lie to women. We indoctrinate them to be hoes and think that it's acceptable and that some guy's going to sit there and commit to them. No!
Because it feels good.
Because it feels good to tell them the lies. But we tell the truth on this podcast. But like I said before, on these other podcasts, they're not going to tell you the truth. They're not going to help you self-improve. They're not going to help you unplug from the matrix. They're not going to help you make more money. They want you to be a doped up, fat, fucking loser that doesn't understand your worth. You want to know why? Because when men understand their worth, the economy crashes. You don't sit there and waste money on dumb bitches that don't deserve your time and attention. You don't sit there and spend money like a dumbass consumer. You save your money, you invest your money, you create wealth. When you create wealth, the big industries can't make money off you. Okay? That's the reality. They want to keep women single because women are 80% of the consumer base. They want to keep women single because women are way easier to sell to. They want to go ahead and make men look like bumbling idiots because they know that when you lie, women fucking buy. Okay? Women control 3/4 of the fucking debt. These are all facts. None of this is sexism. It's the truth. There's a reason why Gillette back in 2019 attacked their own market share to go ahead and try to appease the women. They had the gall to attack their own market share because they think, yo, if I attack guys, we're still going to make money because women are 80% of the consumer base. It fucking backfired. Thank God it did. But I'll tell you guys this, Victoria's Secret will never fucking go ahead and do an ad and say, man, you bumbling dumb hoes need to stop sucking dick for nothing. You guys got to stop being sluts. You need to do better. You need to stop divorce raping your husbands and leaving your kids and divorcing your man and all this other shit. They would never do that. But why would Gillette go ahead and sit there and shit on men and talk about toxic masculinity and all this other fucking weird shit? Because we have zero respect for male authority in 2022 in the fucking West. It's all about selling products. Yeah. Okay? You look at the numbers, women overwhelmingly buy.
And they buy anything.
Facts.
They believe anything too.
This is not me just talking shit. This is the truth. Women are the overwhelming consumers in the United States. Cage Jackson goes, shout out to Sneako and FNF. Sneako recommended to check out the documentary, The Red P. Awesome documentary. It's on YouTube. Thank you so much. Tommy Sotomayor, Kevin Samuels, Andrew Tate. They are working hard to silence the real people in the message. FNF, sad to say, y'all and Sneako are probably next.
You might have a problem.
Man. Yo, in chat, support us. When they do come for us next, I hope you go to whatever platform we have to go to. We need this information out there. Don't just go and watch some low IQ, low energy, antidepressant content. Come find us on whatever platform we have to go to.
There you go.
And shout out to Sneako, man. He's going to be here in Miami soon. So y'all will see more collabs with us. We'll probably get canceled, though. It's going to happen.
It happens, guys. It happens.
I'll be careful.
It's a process, man.
Jonathan Pena, they're trying to cancel Andrew Tate because they're depending on male viewer age. He's the big brother / father figure they don't approve of. However, they don't have anyone else to offer. Okay? Dr. B84, I hate to say it, but I think the masses, women, don't want men to win. What they don't realize is that when men win, women automatically win too. That's true. But again, guys, what do I tell you guys all the time? Female game is contingent upon you not understanding your value as a man. When you understand your value as a man, guess what happens? You don't sip on girls. You don't sit there and give your free attention. You don't sit there and give free time and resources, etc., to women. And when girls aren't able to finesse you, right, out of your time and resources, what happens? They take an L. But again, the internet wants to keep you stupid and unaware of your value as a man. Men create, women extract. That's the truth. Men create the resources and women extract them. There's a reason why women want men that make more money than they do, no matter how much money they fucking make. Statistically proven, they want a guy, they can make $100,000 a year, $1 million a year. They still expect you to make 58% more than they fucking do. All right? This bullshit about, I want an equal partner, whatever. It's fucking cap. Well, girls don't know what the fuck they want. And when they do get left to their own devices about what they want a guy that makes significantly more money than they do. Okay? That's the truth. First of all, Sneako and Andrew Tate are not using without flaws, but that's perfectly fine. As U.S. Marine veteran who lost brothers from self-deletion, you gentlemen are providing a great service. Don't let them stop you. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. This fucking weirdo, Matt, whatever the fuck his name is, with the long nails, I wonder how many lives he saved. Probably none. His dumb, weird infographics with weird colors probably aren't saving anyone's life.
Actually, killing lives. Has an abortion link in his bio. He's actively trying to kill people.
That's true, actually.
Depopulation.
Yeah.
My donos?
Yeah. Go ahead, bro.
I got two that's up right now. I don't know how to open up the super chat thing like you. I got to learn from Fresh to Fit. But Kevin said, honestly, all this leftist stuff reminds me of the Nazis. Well, they're the Nazis of feelings.
Facts. Yeah. They'll try to delete you off of how you make them feel.
Oh, he meant Nazis. He spelled it Nazis. Okay, now I get it. Bryson Gray said, yeah, it's flipped. It used to be the authoritarian side was on the right. Now the authoritarian side, who decides free speech and decides what you can say and what you can't say and cancel you, that's all on the left. It's completely flipped. It used to be that the liberals were like the edgy people, like really advocating and fighting the system, and now it's flipped. You fucking woke liberals, you think you're fighting something, you're pawns for the elite. It is what it is. You're not fighting nothing. Bryson Gray said they'll let him back if he comes out as gay or pronouns in his bio. I think he would get some sympathy points, but I don't think he's ever going to get back on Instagram. Unfortunately, but that's what you can do now. If you make an apology, no, it doesn't work. If you make an apology video, you come out as gay.
Yeah, never apologize to the left. I've learned that you can never apologize to these fucking ass clowns, bro. You got to double down even more. They'll try. It doesn't work. Like when we went on Flagrant, they wanted so bad to try to get an apology out of us. No, fuck you guys. No, we're not apologizing. Like we're not. You know.
You think they're liberal?
Change your mind.
Yeah, it's like, no, you're not going to change our mind. You're not going to have us apologize. And here's the thing. They didn't even believe in it because 2 weeks later, Joe Rogan gets popped with the N-bomb. They don't bat a fucking eye. Nobody says shit to that.
because we're deemed as a common enemy. So
exactly, bro, and that's what they did with Tate too.
Yeah.
India did a mass common sense test and found only 44% of people actually passed. So you're absolutely right. Majority of people no longer have common sense. That's facts, bro. I'm trying to tell y'all. Common sense is no longer common. It's incentivized for them to keep you stupid, fat, and drugged up. Madeline goes $20. Christianity, Islam, and Judaism are all Abrahamic religions. So, of course, they all have very similar practices. But Hinduism and Buddhism, which predate all Abrahamic religions, do not have those patriarchal traditions. Really?
Okay.
Since the beginning of time, men have controlled all parts of the world, bro, to include those parts of the world as well. So you can say that like, oh, they're not patriarchal. They're still led by men. Okay. Like, what are you trying to say? Bay Dayer of the word. Do you realize...
He says, be a doer of the word.
Oh, be a doer of the word. My bad. Do you realize when religions mention that there are duties a man has to do in order to have multiple women? Not every man has multiple women. Only that can afford it has them to have multiple wives cost money. Yes, no, absolutely. True. Absolutely. There's checks and balances in it. Cool Town goes, just tell us what to do, boys. Pick a hashtag and let's make a stand. Talking about it is not enough. That's true.
Thank you. Take action.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got here.
How do people take action besides like signing a petition? You really think it's going to help?
The only thing I can think of, like I said before, is a petition to bring Andrew back. Or boycott, but that'll never happen because people are addicted to social media.
I think a petition might work.
It might help.
This weirdo was able to get 1 million people to sign.
That is how you fight back the right way.
Yeah, that's it. You know what? We might have to do that.
Yeah.
S goes, people who's happy with Andrew getting banned don't even know much about him. They just be hating. Facts.
They don't know him personally.
Bro, you want to know how I know this? Like, we have girls come on this podcast, right, that watch the clips and shit and say, oh, I thought y'all were way worse. And then when they actually sit here and have a conversation with us, they're like, oh, I didn't know. Bro, let me tell you something about this world that we live in with that's run by TikTok and, you know, feminists, all this other shit. They don't have the attention span to have deep thought and conversation that goes against their indoctrination. They're not going to sit there and listen to the other side. No. Okay?
No.
I'll tell you guys.
They hear a clip and get outraged.
Exactly. They watch a clip and they get outraged. The reason why I know Hassan is a retard is because I've listened to his arguments. I've sat there and watched his content and listened to his arguments. That's how I know he's stupid. But he does not go ahead and listen to my arguments. He watches a clip on TikTok. He takes things out of context with his weird black fingernails and thinks, oh, these guys are stupid. Whatever. That's why I know I will smoke you, because I know what you actually say. I know where your arguments come from, and I know you're slow. That's why you will take an L. Even when I gave you the opportunity, you can sit here and debate me and Andrew Tate in fucking person. You can get all the clout you want, motherfucker. The reason why he doesn't want to do it is because he knows that our arguments are rooted in biological fact. His arguments are rooted in feelings. Okay? Even when he does try to make a logical argument like he did with the, oh, Andrew, women are actually better drivers because they got better insurance rates. That does not mean that they're better drivers, you fucking dumbass. But this is what I'm trying to say. His audience gets fooled by that because it sounds good. It makes me feel good that he's standing up against evil Andrew Tate saying that women are actually better drivers because they have lower insurance rates. No, that is not true. As a matter of fact, there are more male drivers on the road, so per capita, there's actually more female drivers that get into accidents, which means, holistically speaking, they're worse drivers. Ta-da! But he's not going to say that shit, though. He's going to go ahead and cherry-pick data that makes him look a certain way, when in reality, Hassan, you're an idiot. You really are an idiot. You are a typical leftist idiot. I've watched your debates. I've seen you
very predictable
by conservatives. I've seen you get destroyed on a lot of your stances. You are not an intelligent individual. You try to be. You try to sound a certain way, but you're not smart. You aren't. Your arguments are faulty at best, not strong. And even when we give you the opportunity to get all the clout you want with a superior platform with people that are more relevant than you still decline. Why? Because you can't do shit, bro.
Because he needs an echo chamber. That's all he has. He needs to be with low IQ people who just read and think in tweets and cancel culture, not incel, misogynist. This is bad. He talks and tweets. That's all he does. And I know that he's mentally weak. Even though he's got 70 pounds on me, he's taller than me. He keeps calling me an incel every single day. And Myron, I said it to you like when we were out there. I told you what he was going to do. He went on stream last night and he called me an incel. I knew exactly, their tactics are very easy to predict. And so instead of just going on stream, I haven't watched his shit. I really don't know. The first time I heard about him was when he called me an incel watching my video called How to View Women. It was a cinematic video, and I was playing a character, and he took it literally because he's so fucking low IQ. He can't understand that something could be hypothetical. So I know he's mentally weak. Even though he's got 70 pounds on me, he's older than me, taller than me. I would fuck you up because you're mentally weak. So let's get in the ring. Let's box. I haven't had an amateur fight. It makes no sense if Andrew Tate or Tristan Tate challenge you to a fight. We all know they'd win. I've never had a fight. Let's get in the ring. Instead of going back and forth on stream. And you know why I'm saying this? Because I know you're going to dodge it. What I know you're going to do is like, he has no clout. He doesn't have enough money for the fight. So I want you all to see that these guys are fucking weasels. These guys on the left, what the internet has done is provided a bunch of fucking lame-ass losers to sit there fat as fuck. Yeah, this is bad. And have a platform. So skip the talking. You don't want to talk to me. As soon as I saw you reacting on stream, calling me an incel, you ended the stream because you're too pussy to talk, right? So if you don't want to have a conversation, let's be real men. I want to prove a point that you are encouraging men to be weak, to sit there and just be on their computers all day and do nothing. I understand I do the same thing. That's why I take breaks, and that's why I'm saying let's get in the ring and fight. I don't give a fuck about a weight class. Let's just go and box it out. Some real man shit. And I want you all to see he's going to duck it. Even though he's got 70 pounds on me, he's too pussy to do it. Let's do it. But watch him not do it. Pussy.
And here's the other thing, too. Because the people are saying, what was this a clout chase? I just want to make y'all very aware that
he's talking about me first. I didn't even know who he was, so he started calling me an incel.
It's a response, man.
Fresh and Fit, between Fresh and Fit, Andrew Tate, and Sneako, we pull in way bigger numbers than H3 and Lasan. I'll tell you that for a fucking fact. We're way more relevant than those ass clowns. So I don't want to hear the whole, they're not big enough. They don't have enough clout. We have a fraction of their audience and still do better numbers than them.
Listen,
between our 3 channels.
We provide real value. They just make insults and they have no substance. And then they say, oh, we're more popping than you. No, you're not. You just have an audience that likes to hear insults and make fun of people. That's it. You have no substance.
And their numbers are not. And here's the thing: their numbers aren't even better than ours like that. Yeah, like, that's what I'm trying to say. Like, they only get views when they talk about us. That's what I'm trying to say. We don't have to make content talking shit about them. They just happens to come up because they're fucking doing a stream. As soon as Andrew gets canceled, yeah, Andrew Tate gets canceled. Blah blah blah. Bro, this is the worst thing for you. What are you guys gonna talk about now?
Like, just us and Sneako. That's it.
We got more reach than them, so I don't want to hear nothing about a fucking clout chase. It's that they're cowards because I gave them the opportunity to debate Andrew Tate, one of the most famous guys on social media right now, in fucking person. What do they say? I got a family, bro, or I'm busy, man. Like, Lasan, bro, what are you talking about, man?
Like, it's funny because at this point we know what's gonna happen. And Sneako, you called it. He's gonna bitch out and make an excuse. Now, what do we do to move forward? Fire content.
That's it. And here's the other thing, too. I've never actually seen them debunk any of our stances with facts. All they say is, you guys are incels. That's all they say.
Insults. That's all they have.
All they say is you're incels. Ridiculous.
Coconuts in Barbados. Fuck
yeah, or coconuts in Barbados. Screw it. And
I just want to say the truth prevails. And so the world needs strong men. We need men to improve. That's how life goes on. So eventually, this shit is going to overtake it, and they're going to get exposed. They can't hide forever. They can't keep encouraging complacency forever. Eventually, men are going to have to be men, and that's why in the past month, Hashtag Sneako has 1.9 billion views. I think almost 2 billion views on TikTok. I've gained like 400,000 subs in the past month. This shit takes over. Fresh and Fit is a new podcast. You know that? Lasanabi and L3 have been doing this shit for fucking a decade. Fresh and Fit is
years.
A year and a half old. I've only been streaming for 2 months. Bro, this shit is going to overtake it because men can't listen to you and be fat and taking antidepressants and hear your low energy shit forever. You can't cope forever. Eventually, you got to man up. What is real will prosper. So I know it's going to overtake it. I know they're going to dodge it. And even Ethan Decline, man, I used to be a fan with you. Let's get in the ring and box it out. I'll run circles around you. You can even, I'll go one-handed, Ethan. I will box left-handed against you. You can use both hands and your feet, and I will still fuck you up. And I want people to see that. One-handed, just lefty. Can you do that? You too scared of that?
Probably not, my friend.
All right, I'll keep reading these things real quick, and then we'll get into the predictions, and then we got to close this bad boy out. Welcome to the War, gentlemen. 20 Twitter accounts later, still blasting these morons. Myron is correct. This PC.
Talk about that, the fat dude or not? The guy claiming.
Oh yeah, we could mention that. And it's reemerged, and we'll bring that up here in a second. What else do we got here, Mo? And thank you. That's from Dalmar. And then $100 from Jay goes free take canceled for having traditional views, people perception in his following, but not for anything he's actually done wrong. Exactly.
Facts.
The feminists and the cancel culture came from. And then Von B goes, all three of you join War Room. The resource necessary to galvanize the front on this real battlefield are inside. Hopefully I see you guys in the hall of the War Room. Yeah, man. I mean, hey, man, you gotta build some freedom somehow. Call out the student body, dismiss them, and replace the candidates, just like school, because apparently not much has changed mentally since then. Yep, that's very true. And then I think we're caught up, right? Okay, so let's talk about this guy that's claiming credit real quick on this cancellation. Oh, Three Diglets. Last one. Is this the last one here, Mo?
Three Diglets.
He goes $100. He goes, the majority of their viewers are middle-aged women. They aren't a threat. They are a nuisance. Just continue being real men to real people and real life people. Like Matt, just cheer and boo from afar. Never been in the battlefield. Easy W in my eyes. Yeah, absolutely, bro. Again, these weirdos like that claim to be tolerant are not tolerant at all. Cody Jones, men will smash. Disgusting beast plus.
I think anything with a pulse. I'm guessing.
Okay, that's what he means.
I'm guessing.
And then the last one here is from Island Avramov. Clean your room before you criticize the world. Jordan Peterson. They can't fix / improve themselves, so they try to fix the world. Absolutely, bro.
There you go.
And L3 also talks shit about Jordan Peterson. Like anyone that like promotes masculinity or positive masculinity is almost always going to be attacked by these weirdos like H3, Lasan, etc. And we roast them the hardest because they're the ones that try to come after us the hardest. So fuck them. DKK goes 1,000. Thank you so much. 1,000. I think that's DK. I forget.
That's like $100.
Yeah, thank you, my friend. I appreciate that greatly. So let's go ahead and pull up this thing real quick, Mo, that Sneako sent earlier from Twitter.
Danish Krone.
Oh, Danish.
Also, before we get into it, Chad, everybody watching, this guy's clout chasing. He probably didn't do this. So don't go to his platform. I've never heard of him out before. This fat guy claimed he's the reason that Tate got taken down.
He's not.
It's going viral, so like it's already gaining traction. So we can talk about it.
Yeah. Okay. Then yeah. We okay. If you want to pull it up, Sneako will pull it up. It's up to you.
Yeah. I think it's worth showing.
All right. So this guy's claiming that he took the account down. Probably not, but he goes on Twitter. He goes, for your information, this is what a fat YouTuber gamer can do, and it shows that he took the account down. I mean, what's your thoughts on this, Sneako?
Yeah, you could do that. Can you do 10 push-ups? I do that though.
Yeah, probably not. Again, I knew that there were going to be people trying to claim that they did this or whatever, because if you do this, then it kind of like what the Paul brothers did the other like last week. As you guys know, Logan had his brother Jake Paul on the podcast, and they talked about, oh, we'll fight Andrew Tate, blah blah blah. All of a sudden, now they want to fight Andrew Tate. The reason why is because, like I told y'all before, anyone that unites against Tate, you're going to be able to galvanize the left, and then they're going to go ahead and say, oh yeah, even though I'm like a raging feminist and I hate Jake Paul, fuck it, I'm going to take your side because I hate Andrew Tate more. They always say an enemy of my enemy is my friend. So that's what it is, bro. I see it like it's a chess move from the Paul brothers, because they're like, yo, we know that we don't have a lot of females that fuck with us. If we're able to go ahead and do a boxing match, a fight with Andrew Tate, who all the women hate, that's going to make us look better, and we're going to be able to get that audience. And that's what they're trying to do. They're not stupid. I get it. Dude, I know guys that run game and say, I don't agree with Andrew Tate. And they get girls off for saying that dumb shit.
King Bach did a video. You saw it? On Instagram.
Oh yeah.
Where he was like, Andrew Tate, yeah, I don't believe his views, whatever, blah blah blah. Actually, could we play it real quick? Or is that like copyright?
It probably
I'm hearing the same thing about me now too. Like, yeah, Sneako's a loser, and then they go viral, and then you see all the girls in the comments like, yeah. It's
laid though. It's just to get laid. But
this guy is that the girls don't even fuck him a lot of the times.
But this guy making this claim that he got Andrew banned is cap. His audience isn't that huge, and also as well, his awareness isn't that huge as well. It's clout chasing, pretty much, one-on-one.
Yeah, probably not, but I guess it's getting some traction. But okay, and then what was the other? Okay, so predictions. Go ahead, y'all can.
So, long story short, there's a war going on, and the war is not even between left or right. Alt right, alt left. It's more like, okay, there's a higher power, so to speak. I don't want to say what it is, and this higher power wants control, which means if I run the media, if I run the agenda, and you don't agree with what I'm saying, guess what? I can cancel you at any point in time. And this can mean Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Snapchat, because guess what? This whole paradigm is being run by the government, so to speak, because they control companies. All the CEOs and leaders, they're tied in together. So I'm just saying, man, we're all liable to be canceled because we're in this environment. But at the same time, all we can do together is stand strong, support each other, and move forward. But at the end of the day, guys, it's up to the mercy of social media platforms. We don't own them. We're here as a partner, but we don't own anything. So it is what it is, man.
Okay, go ahead, Sneako, you take it away, bro, because you're the one that asked this.
Predictions for the end of the year. I think we're going to keep having to fight the censorship, and I agree with Fresh. I think it's a battle of good and evil, and I think you're kind of blind and stupid. And everybody who doesn't see it is just stupid and slow or is medicated. It's very obvious that there's an agenda going on. But my prediction for the end of the year, a lot of people are saying it too. Like, I'm climbing a lot. I just hit 600,000 subscribers. I'm about to hit like
Congrats.
Yeah, well, people are speculating, am I going to get banned before I hit 1 million? I don't want to speak that into existence. I mean, I have multiple channels. I think I'll be fine, but I know that I'm going to keep having to fight this. I'm shadow ban the shit on Instagram. If you don't believe me, search at the Sneako. You have to type in every single letter, and the fan accounts will show up before my name. Every time, like, someone has to tag me in something on this show, on Fresh and Fit, every time, like, they want to tag me in the post before, you can never find my Instagram. They're going to continue trying to hide this and suppress it. So you're going to see it. We predicted it on the last emergency meeting. We played the whole Instagram slideshow, and we said that Andrew Tate was at risk of getting banned. He got banned. It's predictable what happens. We're going to keep having to fight this, but we'll work around it. But chat, we need you on our side. It's really a battle of good and evil. It's the elites versus people who just want to move forward with life. Fresh and Fit aren't bad people. Tate isn't a bad person. We love women. It's just a lot of them make no sense because they're brainwashed. But I want to be with the wife. I want to have kids. I like traditional values. I believe in God. I believe in good. But that's bad now. To believe in natural things about life, you've been programmed to think that's bad. That's how you are being programmed. So wake up to that. And when we do get censored more, pick a side. But you're really stupid if you pick the side that the elites are telling you to believe.
Well said.
That's good. That's well said, man. I'll keep it nice and concise and simple. There's a war on masculinity. Anything that is pro-masculine, anything that is pro-conservative, anything that speaks uncomfortable truths in the face of, leftist propaganda is always going to be silenced and or restricted to some level. It is what it is. You can look at someone like Steven Crowder, getting canceled all the time. Whereas like someone like H3, they don't get canceled unless they damn near make a terroristic threat. They didn't get canceled until they made a comment about bombing the NRA. That's what it took for them to get canceled versus Crowder could say something and boom, they'll cancel him for anything. Or Andrew Tate says something, they'll cancel him for anything. So just understand, guys, anything on this side of the internet is going to be heavily restricted. Freedom of speech is no longer free. And it's a crazy time. It's a scary time, guys. It's wild because as we've become more and more advanced, technology has gotten better. The quality of living has been going up. We've been coddled from the realities of the world to be able to say the stupid shit that people say, like this idiot saying toxic masculinity, which I don't even think is a real term. There's no such thing as toxic masculinity. It's just men that are masculine understand that men and women are different, but that's considered toxic in 2022.
The world is not ready for the truth. If you go too fast, they're gonna try to shut you down and bring you down. But at the end of the day, guys, the truth is the truth. We know what it is. We know the truth. All we can do is move forward.
Here's the other thing too. They always say there's three things you can't suppress: the sun, the moon, and the truth. And with the explosion of obviously Sneako on TikTok as well as on YouTube, our rise up, Andrew Tate's explosion over the past month and a half or so, there's clearly a insatiable need to hear the truth. Okay, most guys cannot speak and will not speak the way that we speak about this type of stuff on the internet, especially on platforms like YouTube, Instagram, etc. Which are typically tend to be pro-left. So, hey guys, enjoy us while you can. You don't know how much longer you guys have us.
It's true.
So
also clip up anything on this and put it on TikTok. That's a good way to get this message out. If you want to bring masculinity back, if you know that there's a spiritual warfare going on, if you are for freedom of speech and you're sick of this shit, clip up anything from the stream, put it on TikTok. It will go viral. Everything always goes viral if you clip it up properly. You can use the affiliate link, and there's ways to make money off of it. But a lot of people are just clipping it up because they genuinely fuck with the message.
Yeah.
If you do, that's a good way to fight back against the censorship. Bro, it has nothing to do with the creativity kit or the course I'm selling. Genuinely, look, Tate was just banned. So if you want to get his message out there, his Instagram's banned, good places on TikTok. You know that we're going to get censored more. You know that we're going to get banned more. TikTok is a good place to put it up. We need to work together. If you are for freedom of speech, if you want to bring masculinity back, if you want to fight the matrix and you're sick of these elites programming people, look, we can't do it alone. And I haven't done it alone. And I want to thank you, all of you, for clipping this up on TikTok and supporting me and coming to these streams. All the Fresh and Fit audience for having me on. We need to support each other. Everybody on this side, we can't keep beefing with each other. There's a common goal in mind. We need to bring free speech back. We need to spread truth. That's all I'm about. I don't know how to do anything else.
So guys, two action points here. Let's do a petition for Andrew Tate to bring him back.
Yeah.
And number two, clip this, even our content, Sneako's content, everywhere you can. Because I got some message out there for people that don't know us or might learn from us as well. So That's what you can do at least right now.
Yeah.
So
absolutely, man.
You have some more chats, sir?
Yeah, guys. I'll read the last chats that just came in, and then we'll close this thing out. We got RTTV in the house as well, guys. We're gonna do an interview with them. We're gonna talk about anime, shooting the shit on what's going on in the news.
Anime talk.
Yeah. We got shout out to FNF, shout out to Sneako, shout out to Mo for manning the big chair. Keep leading from the front, fellas. Thank you so much, Jonathan Castillo. Appreciate that, my friend. Yeah, he's definitely manning that chair. That chair is suffering. Anything else?
That is all.
That is all.
Trying to get a win.
Okay. Hey guys, do me a quick favor. I think we read it earlier.
We did.
We read it earlier.
Okay.
Guys, check out Sneako on YouTube. He has 2 YouTube channels. It's Sneako and Sneako. Subscribe to us as well, Fresh and Fit, man. We're going to be back in about give us like 20 minutes to just set up WRT-TV. We're going to have a great conversation with y'all. Sneako, let me know. Just hit me up when you're in Miami, bro, and we'll do another one of these streams.
Just stop by Lee's chat, coming to Miami, one of the last places with free cool people, the last free area in America. All the cool people are out, man. Miami, that's where it's at. Florida can own a gun. A lot of Trump people, man. It's just nice, cool people who don't give a fuck. It hasn't been liberal indoctrinated yet. There's not that many they-thems with Adam's apples and skirts walking around. It's a good, free place. I'm excited to go to Miami, be free. Yo, Chat W, I just signed the lease today. I'm happy, and I'm living very close to Fresh and Fit. I'm going to be pulling up. If y'all let me, I would love to come on and roast women and spread truth.
We love it, bro.
We should do it once a week.
Yeah, we love it, man. So, it's always great having you around, bro. But Lasan, stop ducking him, okay, man?
Fight him, man. Fight him. You scared, bro?
So, all right, guys. We'll catch you guys back here in a little bit, man. With RTTV. Sneako, we love you, bro. We'll see you in a few days, actually. You'll be down here. Later on, guys. Peace.